Hi, I'm Lauren Mulford. You have stumbled onto my personal Greek video tutorials. I try to make these useful for other people, but really they're for me because I have found that I learn best when I'm teaching other people. So like I'm pretending that there's someone there that I'm teaching. So linked in the description, you will find a page of free resources, including lecture videos, which you should watch before watching my videos, and practice exercises, which I will go over a few of them in my videos, vocabulary lists, which I will mention on occasion, but even more resources are there. You can check them all out. And they're all from Plummer and Merkel. So if this video helps you, that's great. If you have questions, you can ask. I don't know that I'll be able to answer them, but hey, who knows, maybe. Before we get into second exercise set, let's go over the second vocab set. Vocabulary for chapter 2 starts with adelphos. Now, I'm tempted to say adelphos means sibling. But I don't know if that's true or if it just means brother, and sometimes brother and sister, or just sister. Ho, adelphos. Remember, ho, masculine for the. This is a masculine word. Just because the word is masculine doesn't mean the object that represents the word or that the word represents is masculine, right? Because it can mean sister. That doesn't mean sister is masculine. It means the word is masculine. It follows a masculine declension. Anthropos. Man, human being, sometimes husband. Theos, God. Whoops. Cosmos. World, universe, and sometimes adornment? Question mark. I've never encountered that, but I am not experienced. Curios, means Lord, Master, Sir. Logos, word or message. Nomos, is law or principle. Uranus, Uranus. Heaven, sky. Huios, huios. Ho, son, descendant. Christos, Christ, Messiah, anointed one. Ergon, to, this for neutered, neuter. Work or deed. Euangelion. When you have two gammas, they make like an NG sound. Euangelion, not euagelion. To, good news or gospel. Heron, two. This is temple or sanctuary. Semeon. To. Sign. Teknon. To. Child. Son, descendant. On to our chapter 2 set. Practice set paradigms. Memorize the paradigms for phone and cardia, and then write out each paradigm 10 times from memory and include the article in the English meaning. Well, I'm not going to write it 10 times, but I'll do it one time for you, and you can just pause and go over that as many times as you need. Hey, phone. Te, phones. Te, phone. Ten, phonen. I should be high. Phonai. Tone. Phonon. Tais. Phonais. Tes. Phones. The voice, of the voice, to or for the voice, the voices, of the voices, to or for the voices, the voices. So this is the eta pattern, the alpha pattern. We still have the same article, hey, cardia. Tes, cardias. Te, cardia. Ten, cardian. Whoops. Hi, cardii. Ton, cardion. Tes, cardiace. Tas, cardias. 10 times. Eta and alpha nouns. Circle the forms that are incorrect. So this means we are going to look at phones. Phones is that one of the paradigms that we just did. Yes, it is. So that is correct. We're going to not circle that. We're only circling the incorrect one. So that one's good. Aletheia. That was one of our vocab words. It ends in alpha. So is that a correct one? Yeah. That's correct. Zoe. Remember, Zoe was like this. So not alpha, it ended in eta. So we're going to go ahead and circle that. That's incorrect. Hemerai. So that has an ending that is part of the paradigm pattern for hemera. So that's okay. This one, hamar ta, like that's nonsense. We're going to circle that because that's nonsense. Ecclesion. Yeah, that's good. We have on. Here, I'll write the pattern. A-S-A, A-S-A-N, what was it? Own, ice, ass. That's for alpha. So do we see this? Ecclesion, own, right there. So it's good. Agapa. No, agape. It ended in an, that would have been this one. So not this. That's incorrect. It has an incorrect vowel there. Basileia. Well, let's see. Alpha nu. Well, Basileia ends in an alpha. So alpha nu, that would have been good. So that's fine. And that's how you go through these and decide which are good and which are not. Fo na? No, that's not good. We know over here ends in an eta, not an alpha. Ecclesias. No, we're not going to change. We're never going to change alpha to an eta in first declension nouns. That doesn't happen. So we're just becoming more and more familiar with our vocabulary words, and that's how you get better at this. What I suggest to do, what I make my kids do in English, is say, spell, say the words. I don't know. So don't use English. Use Greek because we're learning Greek. All right, the article. Parse the following nouns, circling the examples in which the article does not match the noun in gender, case, number. Then supply the correct one. So this is going to take a long time to do. Parse the following nouns. So we have the noun, aletheia, an, ends in an. So the lexical form, we want the gender, we want the case, the number, and the meaning. So an would be down here. So nominative, genitive, dative, accusative. So we know this is going to be the accusative. Aletheia we know is feminine. The lexical form is aletheia. And it's a smooth breathing mark. The number is singular, and we're doing the meaning of this. Now, aletheian should have 10, and yep, it does. So it has the correct article. Then the meaning of this is the truth as a direct object. Let's see. Let's go to this one because the article is wrong. Here we have hemera, which would be the nominative form. So the nominative form should just be hey. Hey. So this should be hey. I'm going to write it over there so that here I can write the lexical form of hemera, which is it already. It is feminine, nominative, singular, and means the day. So let's look at 5. Tes ecclesias. Well, they look the same, don't they? That's beautiful. We like it when they match. That makes it easier. So the lexical form would be ecclesia. It is still feminine. This form, you see up here, is dative and plural. So since it's dative plural, that means it's going to be 2 or 4. The ecclesia is church, but it's plural, so it's churches. Churches. Number 7. All right, I don't know if you can see this. This has a subscript of I here. Oops, pen messed it up. But there's no subscript here, and there's no tau. So what we need is to change this. It should be tau eta subscript, not this. This is gay. Feminine. Dative singular. 2 for the earth. Circle the Greek word that best translates the English phrase. So if it's to the churches, plural, then we are looking at dative plural. So it should have an ending like this. A-I-S. Of the hearts. Of the heart. Singular. Of is up here. It's possessive. Genitive is what we call it. Genitive is possessive. So we're looking for not eta sigma, but alpha sigma. Here's alpha sigma and here is alpha sigma. Should the article be alpha or eta? Well, remember, the is always eta. Underline the first declension nouns learned for this chapter, then parse and translate each one. So first, we're underlining, then we're parsing and translating. So first declension noun, here's a word we learned. Here is another one we learned. Here's Alethea, Zoe. So let's stop. Let's do these 4. So then parsing them, we got hey, phone. Well, we've already done that multiple times. So let's do 10 tengen. Well, the lexical form here is gay. Gen is accusative. It is singular. It is feminine. And ten gen means the earth as a direct object of the sentence. E aletheia. He aletheia. Aletheia. Well, this is nice. This is truth. This is the lexical form. This is in the nominative case. It is singular. It is feminine. And it means the truth. Hey, Zoe. Well, this is also the lexical form. This is also nominative. Can you think of a reason why we would have two nominatives if they're both the subject? Well, they're linked by chi. Do you remember what chi means? It's and. So we have the truth and the life. Here's I. Do you remember a Bible verse that has something about the something, the truth, and the life? Because we could probably guess what this word means. It means the way. We'll learn that in a few more chapters. Maybe there is one that is a little bit more difficult we can do. How about that? 10 ecclesion. Ek, not heck, but ek. Ecclesion, accent mark. This is not in its lexical form. The lexical form is ecclesia. Don't forget the breathing mark. I always forget the breathing mark. Don't do that. Okay. This is in the form of the accusative. You can see that here. Nominative, genitive, dative, accusative. It's really helpful to just remember it in that order. And so the accusative, or is easy, I should say, because it just means what we know it to mean. The church. Here, hey Mary. So, what do you think? Anytime that subscript iota, we're talking about dative. So that's the lexical form, but this form is dative. Both forms are feminine. Oh, I forgot to say, this is singular. This is also singular. This is day, so this means 2 for the day. That's it. For the day.